What's the one step that almost every retiree takes that makes retirement living suddenly super expensive? That's what we're going to talk about today. Stay to the end to learn how to prepare for it. So many people heading into retirement plan for those mornings with no alarms, relaxing days, travel. But there's one step that almost every single retiree takes that shoots their living expenses through the roof. Many retirees now are selling their homes and moving into independent living communities. These communities are built around a simple idea: make daily life easier for older adults who are still active and able to care for themselves. These communities offer a package of services: housekeeping, laundry, transportation, like restaurant style dining, full maintenance, so residents don't have to worry about chores or home repairs. That means you can focus on the things that you enjoy, whether that's spending time with friends, picking up a new hobby, traveling, instead of being tied down to the constant upkeep of a private home. A big draw of independent living is the social atmosphere. These communities are designed to help people avoid isolation, which is really important and can be a real risk, especially when we lose a spouse or we're living far away from our family. With lots of activities to choose from, there's usually something for everyone. The goal is to give you both privacy and the chance to be part of an active community. But there's a limit to what independent living can provide. These communities are designed for people who do not need help with daily personal care. We all know that our bodies weather over time, and we begin to need support. When you take the step towards needing assistance, the fees that you pay when living independent do not include these services. For some people, this change comes gradually, but for others, it can happen quickly after an illness or an injury. At some point, many people discover they need more support than independent living can offer. When that happens, families often face difficult decisions, both emotionally and financially. The next step usually means moving to assisted living, which comes with a new set of challenges and expenses. Assisted living enters the picture when daily tasks become too much to handle alone. This stage is different from independent living in both the kind of help that's provided and the cost involved. Assisted living communities are built for people who need support with activities of daily living, things like bathing, dressing, medication management, mobility. The staff that is there around the clock to help with these basics are fabulous. And for many families, this level of support brings a sense of relief and safety. This step into assisted living is a significant financial cost. Assisted living costs average $5,000 a month in the United States, and that's just for the basics: housing, meals, utilities. There are additional fees for the daily personal care that comes with assisted living, and each level of assistance is an additional cost. In contrast, if you had that care at your home, you would pay maybe up to $14,000 a month. So assisted living is a much more economical choice. Still, the sticker shock is real for many families, especially if they haven't budgeted for this possibility. The $5,000 figure, that's an average too. Depending upon where you live, the amenities offered, and how much care you need, the monthly bill can climb much higher. Add-ons like physical therapy, memory care, or specialized dementia support can increase the costs even more. My clients, Peggy and Mason, spent their years together in an independent living apartment until Mason's health declined. He struggled with arthritis and began missing medications. He needed more help than their independent community could offer. Mason moved into assisted living while Peggy stayed in their independent apartment, and overnight their monthly expenses nearly doubled. Peggy continued paying for her independent living unit, and Mason's assisted living fee was added on top of that. This kind of financial jump is common when one partner needs change or assistance before the other, and it can put real pressure on a retirement budget. To avoid surprises like this, some families look into continuing care retirement communities, or CCRCs. These communities combine independent living, assisted living, and nursing care on one campus. They're also known as life plan communities. The big advantage is flexibility. Your level of care can change as your needs do without having to move or start over somewhere new. For couples, CCRCs can mean staying close even if one person needs more help. Another benefit is that many CCRCs cap their future costs, making long-term care planning more predictable and reducing the risks of sudden, overwhelming bills. The cost of entering a CCRC, however, can mean a substantial upfront entrance fee in addition to the monthly fees. Specialized care is another important factor. Assisted living communities often offer memory care units and for people with Alzheimer's or dementia, or short-term stay, and for people to help families get a break. These add value, but also drive up the monthly fee. It's important to note that the move to assisted living is not just about money. There's an emotional cost too. Changing living arrangements, adjusting to new routines, and accepting more help can be hard on both seniors and their families. But understanding what triggers the need for assisted living and what it will cost can help you make decisions before you're in a crisis. Planning early is the key. The sooner you understand the costs and options, the better prepared that you will be if needs change suddenly. As you're thinking about your own path or helping a loved one, it's important to take concrete steps now. Start by checking out our Smart Care Planning Workshop. If this has helped you see where costs can jump, hit the like and subscribe button for more guidance on securing your financial future in retirement. Have a good day.